In today's video, we step into a home that's more than a residence. It's a refined vision of style, heritage, and aesthetic fantasy. Welcome to the Polo Pavilion, where East meets West in a glorious dance of pattern, texture, and cultural storytelling. Inspired by Ralph Lauren's iconic vision, this is Chinoiserie reimagined with an American aristocratic flair. To understand the Polo Pavilion, we must first understand Ralph Lauren's signature style. It's not just fashion, it's a world. Lauren's approach to interiors blends classic Americana with globe-trotting luxury. Leather club chairs, mahogany walls, hunting prints, and now, intricate chinoiserie. His vision has always been about curated fantasy rooted in elegance. The Polo Pavilion isn't merely decorated, it's narrated. The design tells a tale of colonial encounters, old-world elegance, and the spirit of exploration. Imagine an English gentleman returning from Asia, his home slowly transformed by treasures collected abroad. That is the essence of this interior concept, curated, personal, and romantic. Nestled in a fictional countryside estate, the Polo Pavilion evokes a lifestyle of leisure and sophistication. The structure itself feels like a cross between a sporting lodge and an aristocratic retreat. Surrounding gardens, fountains, and even the scent of wisteria contribute to the feeling that you've stepped into another world. Chinoiserie, with its delicate motifs and romantic interpretations of Asian art, has captivated Western design for centuries. In the pavilion, it appears in unexpected places, on silk wall coverings, hand-painted screens, and porcelain urns. These touches add an exotic softness to the otherwise masculine polo aesthetic, creating a rich interplay of contrasts. You walk through a stately double door, greeted by a lacquered console, topped with a Ming vase overflowing with cherry blossoms. The wallpaper is an 18th century style hand-painted mural, featuring birds and pagodas. It immediately sets the tone, luxurious, worldly, and unmistakably Ralph. The living room is a symphony of textures. Think velvet, silk, and polished wood. Chinoiserie panels flank a grand fireplace, while Polo Club memorabilia rests under glass. The layering creates warmth and intimacy, despite the room's size, a hallmark of Lauren's residential designs. The study is dark, moody, and intoxicating. Deep oxblood leather chairs sit beside bamboo étagères. Brass lamps with silk shades cast golden glows onto lacquered chinoiserie panels. This room feels both intellectual and exotic, like a place where Ernest Hemingway would pen letters in between polo matches. The dining room features a massive mahogany table, flanked by Chippendale chairs upholstered in navy silk embroidered with dragons. Overhead hangs a crystal chandelier with bamboo motifs. Every meal here becomes a ceremony, celebrating culture, storytelling, and the blending of aesthetics across continents. The bedroom is lush but tailored. A canopy bed draped in silk features fretwork embroidery. The walls are covered in a soft celadon toile with chinoiserie scenes. It's calming, sensual, and sophisticated, designed to lull you into dreams of faraway lands and timeless elegance. One hallway leads to a narrow gallery featuring a curated collection of Asian porcelain, lacquered boxes, and vintage polo trophies. The careful juxtaposition of cultures here speaks volumes. It's not just about aesthetics, but about the beauty of well-traveled life and deeply personal collection. Throughout the pavilion, blue and white porcelain appears like a signature. Ginger jars, vases, and dinnerware offer continuity, punctuating rooms with bright, crisp contrast. This palette, timeless, regal, and versatile, ties the Eastern and Western design influences together effortlessly. A dedicated polo room showcases the sport's luxurious appeal. Framed mallets, riding boots, and horse portraits are complemented by a silk wall mural of a Chinese battle scene. It's a room of power, movement, and aristocratic identity. Eastern storytelling meets Western tradition. The sunroom bursts with light and botanic life. Rattan furniture upholstered in dragon print cushions rests beneath lattice screens. Hanging ferns and bamboo accents bring tropical charm, while silk parasols suspended from the ceiling hint at imperial court opulence. It's airy, exotic, and restful. Fabrics in the pavilion serve more than comfort, they tell stories. Embroidered silks depict birds of paradise. Cushions in vintage Ralph Lauren tartan play against damask curtains. The layering of texture adds complexity and creates a visual narrative that bridges continents and histories. One corridor is lined with antique mirrors etched with Chinese garden scenes. The mirrors multiply light and space, but also metaphorically reflect the cultural blend within the home. It's a subtle yet powerful expression of duality, one that defines the Polo Pavilion. Lacquered furniture in rich reds and blacks feature throughout. A coffee table from Shanghai, a screen from Kyoto, each piece has a story. These high-gloss surfaces capture light like polished gems, adding glamour and depth to the otherwise traditional interiors. Each room's fireplace is unique. One features a Ming-style tile surround, another is carved in traditional English oak. These fireplaces become focal points, not just for warmth, but for cultural fusion. They're practical, beautiful, and grounded in history. Lighting in the pavilion ranges from grand chandeliers dripping with crystal to paper lanterns hanging low and intimate. Bamboo sconces contrast with empire-style floor lamps. Each light fixture adds ambience, character, and cohesion to the aesthetic narrative. From Persian silk to Tibetan wool, the rugs throughout the Polo Pavilion are as diverse as the decor. In one room, a horse motif, in another, peonies and phoenixes. These rugs ground the interiors, quite literally, and add softness, symbolism, and continuity. The main bathroom is like a temple to relaxation. Gold taps shaped like dragons, marble with veining reminiscent of Chinese ink painting, and bamboo blinds that filter morning light. The space combines modern indulgence with antique elegance, a personal oasis with international style. Doors open to a Chinese-inspired garden. Pagoda structures, koi ponds, and winding paths extend the home's philosophy into nature. Ralph Lauren's vision extends beyond walls, embracing landscape design as part of his aesthetic narrative, everything curated, everything intentional. Symmetry plays a crucial role in chinoiserie and Lauren's style. Balanced furniture placement, mirror image vignettes, and paired accessories bring calm and order to the richly layered visuals. It's a design choice that enhances elegance and reinforces the fusion of discipline and dream. Color in the pavilion is deliberate and emotive. Indigo, celadon, crimson, and antique gold dominate, evoking both imperial Chinese art and Ralph Lauren's preppy classics. These colors don't just beautify, they build atmosphere, suggesting stories, feelings, and historical depth. From carved ivory chess pieces to silk fans in shadow boxes, every ornament in the pavilion holds meaning. These are not random decorations, they're part of a personal mythology. This home doesn't just display taste, it reveals character, journey, and intention. The Polo Pavilion thrives on contrast, dark woods with light silks, rugged leather beside delicate porcelain. It plays with masculine strength and feminine grace, the hunter and the courtier, the explorer and the aesthete. This duality is where its magic lies. While highly stylized, the pavilion is still livable. Reading nooks, practical kitchens, and hidden storage keep function alive. Ralph Lauren understands that a fantasy must also serve real life. This home is not a museum, it's a livable dream. Walking through the pavilion stirs emotion. Nostalgia, wonder, and peace come in waves. That is the true power of great interior design, not just to impress, but to move, transport, and linger in memory. This is home as a work of art. What makes the Polo Pavilion so successful is its coherence. Every detail, from doorknob to drapery, is aligned with a central vision. Ralph Lauren's mastery lies in his ability to merge influences, weave stories, and evoke feeling, all while remaining unmistakably himself. In the Polo Pavilion, we see the fusion of fantasy, culture, and craftsmanship. It's a home where chinoiserie dances with American luxury, where history whispers from every surface. It invites us to reimagine our own spaces, to tell stories, mix styles, and dream without borders. Thanks for watching, and remember, your home is your canvas.